Well, I got everything done today as far as parts manufacture goes. We have landing gear on the way, and as well as lock blocks for arms, so that they will be square arms at each end, which will be able to clamp onto the tube, and those rectangle basically clamps will be on the tube alone, so that you'll have complete orientation of the motors each time, which will be guided by those blocks that will be behind the adjuster blocks. So once you loosen the adjuster blocks, the arm itself will not rotate. It will stay in position once clamped down again, and you'll be able to slide these back and forth haphazardly. Otherwise you'd have to be pretty careful. So that will eliminate a lot of the problems of setting up remotely and aligning your props in the bush. All you'll have to do is set up these at full extension forward, use these two props and motors with their set spacing as your reference point. The rear will have the set spacing with the same lock blocks on each tube, so you'll be able to set your distance then by adjusting these arms to the exact same distance from motor to motor, and you'll have your format that way, whichever way you want to set it up. Your 20mm arms with the kit will come out to about here, so it'll be about 700 copter, even 650, 700 probably, and you'd be able to put on 14 to 15 inch blades, so that'll be long endurance flights and times for that. Now I wanted to show you the battery, because with the battery you have to shift back if you're carrying quite a bit of weight on the front. With the Mobius and this heavy telephoto lens, you're running about the same weight as a GoPro. So with the GoPro alone, I would probably get rid of this camera. If I didn't, I'd have to move the battery back a little bit. So I wanted to make sure that I could strap the battery around the body, as well as through the battery mounting holes for smaller batteries. This is a 4,000 mAh battery, but for a 5,000 or a double pack 3,000, you'd want to be able to strap around the outside, or use this strap point here. If you didn't have your power distribution board mounted to the top of the frame plate here, you'd want to use these battery straps here. So it will hold huge amounts of weight that way. And with these straps, I have underneath this, which you'd notice that these hex, or the socket caps, stand proud above the top of the frame. Might have been an issue for mounting your batteries, you might think, on the top at least. But as with the top and bottom, I'll be supplying an adhesive back 1/4 inch high density neoprene foam, and then your battery will sit right on top of that foam. With one hand, even holding the camera here, I can fasten this battery down tight enough that if I shake it, you'll see how rigid it is. And the battery's not moving because of the neoprene foam. So it'll be quite an addition to the actual multi-copter.